Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Attack on Titan. We are on episode 11. This is, again, the Battle for Trost. We're still in the Battle for Trost. And this episode is called Icon. Episode 11, Icon. We got introduced last episode to the biggest icon of all so far, Dot Pixis, the coolest commander who domineers or who reigns over the most tumultuous, the most troubling region, which is the southern region. We discovered last episode that from the southern region is where all of these titans seem to be coming from in terms of them coming to attack the city, coming to attack the walls. We obviously lost Walmaria specifically from the southern region, which is where it first got breached, and now Walrose got breached again from the south. For whatever reason, there seems to be some kind of connection to the south and the Titans. I kind of made a joke that maybe there's like a Titan production factory in the south or something, but clearly there might be something there, and maybe there might be a connection between whatever's going on in the south and whatever answers we may find in the basement. That was the second big piece of information that we got revealed. We kind of knew already from the flashbacks that Eren's dad had something to do with something or the other, and in particular, once we saw Eren transform, I saw Eren transform, and immediately I was like, oh, maybe that has something to do with the flashback where we saw him and his dad struggling and an injection or a syringe of sorts, and clearly the implication is that Eren's dad injected him with some kind of serum that allows him to transform into a Titan, and he also gave him a key, and he told him that, hey, there's something in the basement, in particular, all of the answers that you need, so have at it. In this episode, it seems like the main goal is to try to get on Pixis's good side, because he saved us in the last episode from basically getting nuked with a cannon. So Pixis seems like a good guy so far. Again, I mentioned last episode that his eccentric nature and the fact that you can't predict what he's gonna do, his unpredictability, is a key element of his character. So I feel like they'll try to play with that a little bit, in the sense that we can't necessarily trust him all the way, or he might do stuff that maybe won't super align with the goals of our group. In particular, we don't know how he's gonna react or how anybody in the group is gonna react to the stuff that we find in the basement, and whether or not Pixis is gonna keep that information to himself or maybe share it with the higher up, who knows. But that's kind of the goal, it seems, for now, is to get on Pixis's good side. We know the mission for this episode is gonna be to plug up the wall, specifically Walrose, using the boulder, and the way that we're gonna do that is using Eren's Titan mode to carry that boulder and put it directly where the opening is, where the wall got breached. That way Titans can't come in and we reclaim the land that we lost. So that's going to be interesting to see how they go about that. I don't think for a second that Pixis can't handle it, and I'm actually really curious to see if we're going to see him fight, but at the very least he's going to have really good command over the mission. I know that for a fact. So we can trust on Pixis to deal with the Titans, as well as Eren in his Titan mode dealing with the Titans, Mikasa, and then Armin obviously strategizing, I think, alongside Pixis. Interestingly enough, I think Pixis being this kind of figure, maybe he'll transition into a sort of mentor for our three characters, our three main characters. He might become a sort of a guide, and I think in particular for Armin, he can definitely help with letting Armin explore and develop his ability to be a strategist and to think and plan and to command in real time by learning directly from a really, really good commander. And I think Pixis seems to have this faith that he puts into our characters, into Armin, Eren, and Mikasa. Maybe because he sees that they're so well-natured, they're so good-natured. In particular, they don't share that same kind of like vibe that, for example, Wellman has. So he knows for a fact that he can trust them to some extent and that they're telling the truth. I think that's really cool. So yeah, this episode is going to be pretty interesting. Yeah, let's check it out. Let's go. Armin's always surprised.
Yo, Eren.
You're real, man. Coming from Pixis?
思いつきなのに、いきなり実用するなんて。
Hell yeah.
俺もそう思ったが、でも
Pixis is
その
too
判断
cool.
をいぶ
Cannot
かって
do
も
it.
意味がない。ピクシス司令は今の
Maybe. I mean, he's gonna take a chance, at the very least.
根本的な問題がある。司令はその現状を正しく認識してる。
つまり、
What's that?
敵は巨人だけじゃない。あの地獄に。
Out of here, very good. No. God. No!
大きいぞ。
そこのお前、
Oh
聞こえたぞ。
Oh, he's gonna get reprimanded? Chill out.
があるんだぞ。 いいですよ。
Hey, chill out.
その方が巨人に食い殺されるより100倍マシです。よせ、出せ。やめろ、離せ。あんなところにも。
He is going through it. I feel for that character.
死に方くらい選びたい。
おい、お前ら。
Man, this fear is widespread.
やれ。派手にやれ。
He
できるだけ大勢で。
Oh, Jesus.
を支配される前、人類は種族や断りの違う者同士で果てのない殺し合いを続けていたと言われておる。
Okay. Yeah.
その時に誰かが
So in a strange way, united everybody, I guess.
な敵が現れたら人類は一丸となり、
Well, who said that one?
主はどう思うかの。
そんな言い伝えがあるんですか。
It's a legend. Sounds
随
naive.
分とのんきですね。
お主もわしと同じで品性が
Warped
ひん曲がって
mind
おる。
like What do you mean a warped mind? Hanus! Yo! Yeah.
無事だったか。
I love Hanus, man.
任務に
What
集
is
中し
he
ろ。
doing? Focus on the mission. Oh, they communicate. That's funny.
あの調子
That's
なら
funny.
ミカサもアルミンも無事だろうな。
I'm telling you, Hanus is the uncle of the group.
なぜエレンは司令の横に。
Because Pixis is insane. Yo, this plaza is messed up. How is this commander gonna talk?
注目。
That voice.
戦の成功目標は破壊された扉の穴を塞ぐことである。
Right. Well, they're just gonna take back Tross for now, so they just want to seal that specific hole. Yeah.
穴を塞ぐ手段じゃが、まず彼から紹介しよう。訓練兵所属
Damn.
エレン・イエーガーじゃ。
They're putting him in high regard. Everybody's like, what?
我々が極秘に研究してき
Top
た
secret
巨人化生体実験の成功者である。
Yo, Pixis
彼
is
は
going insane.
巨人の身
Shouldn't say
体を
that.
生成し、意のままに操ることが
Dude.
可能である。
Should this be public information? Holy. Hmm.
巨人と化した彼は
Damn.
前門付近にある例の大岩を持ち上げ、破壊された扉まで運び、穴を塞ぐ。
He looks like Sisyphus.
職
Interesting.
巨人は通常より多数の人間に反応して迫ってくるので、それを利用して大勢でおびき寄せて壁際に集めることができれば、
Right.
大部分は
Sneak
巨
around the back. Right.
少数精鋭の班で彼を守るべきだと思います。
Small elite
それに
force.
穴から入ってくる巨人との戦闘も避けられません。そこは精鋭班の技量にかかっています。
Just put Mikasa and Annie together. They're done.
ただこの作戦はエレンが確実に岩を運んで穴を塞ぐことが前提です。その確証が乏しいまま作戦を決行することにはやはり
This is very interesting. I wonder what they'll choose.
なっていくな。
それともう一つ、
What?
人が恐怖を原動力にして進むには限界があるわ。
What? Yo, you said that with the most ominous expression.
人間兵器だとよ。
No, not Sasha, dude.
今日ここで
I
死ね
hate
って
seeing
よ。
Sasha look sad.
俺は降りるぞ。
Damn, these guys are over it.
覚悟はいいな、反撃
No,
者ど
there
も。
you go. Captain
今
Marvel.
この場で叩き切る。
Yeah, exactly what we needed.
わしが命ずる。今この場から去る者の罪を。
Hell yeah. Okay.
ここから去るがいい。そしてその巨人の恐ろしさを自分の親や兄弟、
This is
愛する者に味わわせたい者もここから。
No, dude.
それだけはダ
The
メだ。
worst.
娘は私の。
Whoa. Yo. Oh man. Tear up.
4年前の話を
He says the right things.
思うがの奪還作戦といえば聞こえはいいが、要は 政府が抱えきれんかった大量の失業者の
He's
口
speaking
減らしじゃった。
Oh, wow, that's intense to say.
人類が滅ぶのなら、それは巨人に食い尽くされるのが原因ではない。人間同士の殺し合いで滅ぶ。
He's kind of bringing it back to what he was talking about.
どうかここで。
That's a great speech. It's a pretty damn good speech.
成功させなければならない。
Yeah, right.
俺はならなきゃいけないんだ。みんなの希望に。
Jeez. This is heavy duty.
揃ったようじゃな。諸君らの任務は一つじゃ。エレン・イェーガーの護衛につき、作戦過程で起きるあらゆるリスクを排除すること。
So these guys are put together as strategists. Oh, these are the task force. No
諸君らの
way.
働きいかんによって人類の命運が決まると言っても過言ではない。
I
司
don't
令
know if we can trust
一
them.
つよろしいでしょうか。
They were under Captain Wellman's command. Or Commander Wellman's command. Do you need
も
to
し
know
奴
anything
が
about
機
it?
能しなければ多くの兵が無駄に死ぬことに。
Yeah.
困ったな。お主らそんなに巨人に負けるのが好きか。
What kind of responses to that?
わしは負けることが何よりも嫌いじゃ。
His character is getting slowly more of like a prankster.
見たびやるな。
So, it's hot.
お主らは駐屯兵団の中でも精鋭中の精鋭
Garrison's
じゃ。
most elite troops. Really? Are they?
人類の命運は託したぞ。
Damn. The commanding leader of the southern region, or the leading commander of the southern,
まの判断
southern
は
region
す
says
べて
that?
委ねよう。
I believe it.
私がですか。
異論はないよ。
俺もだ。
しかし私の力量では。
安全
They seem like good friends, actually. I like their little troop.
やはり私も
ついてくるなんて言うなよ。お前はおとり部隊に配属されたんだろ。
Jeez.
エレンを一人にはできない。一人になったらまた
This is
いい加減にしろ。
You can say no, but why are you so mean about it?
がを守る精鋭班に
I
入
guess
る。
he's annoyed.
お前の腕が必要だ。行くぞ。
Her eyes.
作戦開始だ。
じゃあな、アルミ。
There you go. You got what you wanted.
人類の命運をかけなきゃならんとはな。
お前たちいい加減にしろ。
Yeah,
も
enough,
うす
guys.
ぐ
We
岩
don't
まで
need
の
to
最短
fight
ルートだ。
between each other.
今見える限りでは巨人はいない。
They're hiding. I did a
町
great
の
job.
隅に誘導するだけでいい。無駄な戦闘は避けろ。
Yeah. But watch out though. If you put too
一
many
つ言っておくぞ、
on
イ
a
エガ
pressure point like that, the wall might break in another area, and then we're done.
後輩の兵士たちだ。
Yeah.
当然兵士である以上、死は覚悟の上だ。だがな、彼らは物言わぬ駒じゃない。
She is saying that with such a straight face. She's very cold.
あんたには彼らの死を犬死ににさせてはいけない責任がある。
Man. I really hope none of our
何があ
guys
ろうとな。
die. Nobody from our group, please.
そのことを甘えた心
No, she is talking straight to him though.
一度もない。巨人が進んだ分だけ人類は交代を繰り返し領土を奪われ続けてきた。
It really has been continuous, hasn't it? 5 years after the first one, again.
初めて巨人に勝利する瞬間であろう。
Would Aaron be the first person to transform into a Titan? Oh. Oh. I guess we're starting. Damn! Look. Did
そ
they
の一
just
歩は
like swap?
我々人類にとっての大きな進
I'm gonna
撃
get
になる。
crazy here. He manually transformed. He knows how to do it. There's no way that he's like, I don't know if I can or I can't. He just did it right. Oh, wait, wow. Did he like fall because he transformed in like mid-flight? He got Berserk Titan. It's so
人
crazy
間の
how
比率で考
far
えれば
Mouth can stand.
あの岩を持ち上げられるとは思えないけど
Now, if anything, he can just push it. He doesn't have to like carry it. Just roll it around.
エレン
I knew it, dude. We're done. We're done. Bro, I predicted this. I really thought, like, okay, if it happens to be the case that when he's transforming, he doesn't remember anything, it might be the case that he can't control himself. If he goes berserk mode, he might pull a Hulk. And effectively, he did. The number one person that he the number one person that he smacks is Mikasa. What are the odds? Man, oh man. I guess he was trying to do that for her benefit and for protection because he really didn't want her around him. I guess he was afraid that since he's always in danger, it seems, he's gonna get her killed or hurt or something. So maybe he does that out of like love, but it comes out as just this like anger and this meanness, this rudeness. But wow, we're done. We are done. Where is the plan gonna go from here? Mikasa and Eren are gonna have a bout right now. They're gonna be fighting while there's a whole distraction and a whole plan being orchestrated to get this boulder across the map to the wall. We don't even know if he can lift the boulder. He's gonna be too busy fighting Mikasa. Dude, that's crazy. Oh my god. Also, I think we can't really see his eyes. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe he like, his eyes go green when he has lost consciousness or has lost his ability to control himself. Man, this is gonna be tough. Wow. I know Eren's gonna feel bad about this when he wakes up. He's gonna be like, wow, guys, I'm so sorry. I feel like he'll be a little bit more guilty in that, but wow, oh wow, how are we gonna deal with this? I feel like Mikasa can handle herself, but it's Mikasa. She's not going to hurt Eren. She's gonna do everything in her power, everything possible to mitigate any type of damage, which means that she's not gonna be able to take him down, and she's gonna go easy on him. That's not good. Mikasa's gonna have to get rescued, and I'm pretty sure Armin, the moment he sees that, oh, he's going in. He's gonna come to help. Oh boy, wow, that's not good at all. Who else could even help? Like, you know what's strange? I didn't see them send Annie out. Annie's a really good fighter, but they didn't send her out. Also, we have that technically the elite squad, the 3 people. We have those 3 characters. We have the 3 elite squad members. So that's gonna be interesting to see how they handle this. And 2, Eren's a good fighter, so he's gonna put up a fight. Oh man, I really hope he doesn't like hurt anybody seriously or badly, because that's not gonna be kosher. What can we expect next episode? I'm assuming next episode somehow, some way, Eren's gonna get out of this like trance, this loop, and they're gonna plug up the wall. Maybe, or maybe not. Maybe they'll do something else. The anime so far has been pretty damn good at like throwing curveballs in terms of how they resolve their situations and the problems that they create. For example, I totally did not expect Armin to actually somehow reason himself out. Actually, he technically didn't reason himself out, but Pixis showed up at the last second, which is a brilliant callback, brilliant introduction to a character, and totally unexpected. So maybe they'll introduce something else in this next episode. I think actually this will be the end of the season. We must be getting pretty close. So wow, I'm glad too Armin is getting a little bit more of his flowers, just a touch. It seems like he's getting trusted a little bit more, and yeah, it seems like he still deals with the like guilt, I'm sorry, all that. So Armin still has a way to go. Again, last episode we had brilliant character development for Armin. Really liked it. So maybe we'll lay off Armin for a couple of episodes. Damn, where can the anime go from here? I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh man, what a cliffhanger. What was that, dude?